I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you. Nothing. And why is that? Cause I'm gonna step in front of the bullet. Like I did with that Judas motherfucker Kevin, like I did with that bitch ass Andre, and like I always have, to keep y'all safe. Now I don't know about y'all two, but I'd like to stay alive long enough to enjoy what I've made. So from here on out, I don't want to hear anything else about kilos or prices. Y'all want to go out on your own? Fine. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. And here you are talking about the white man's ass when everybody gotta kiss your ass, or else. I help people. Help people? My God, you listen to yourself? God damn. What about Mr. Wright? What about him? What about Kevin? And even Rob, or man, boy, your dad? And all the you and your little motherfucking minions done plotted on in between. Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him, her, him, bodies. I tried to fix it. I did everything. I showed them
compassion. I showed them mercy. I walked away. I was the bigger man. And look at what the fuck it got me. That was kind of fun. Hold on. This is another one of my quotes I like from the show.
Call it even. What you think about that, OG? Huh?
Nah, nigga. I don't know the way Jerome said that shit, boy. Have you feeling it, you know? What's up, y'all? Still ain't got an intro to my videos. I know, 6 years later, still your boy still just coming in with a what's up, y'all? What's up? My name is Dread on here. I go by a bunch of different aliases. There's not a specific one, but whichever one you want to call me. You can call me by my real name. My real name's Montarius. What's up with you, King? So I ended up finishing Snowfall recently, and let me just say that was like one of my favorite TV shows that I've watched in a long time, like a really long time. I think what really made me like it was just Franklin's character. In his story arc and Leon's story arc, they're both of them characters really resonated with me. More so Franklin, I would say, but overall, it was just a really good ass show. The last 2 seasons, I watched it on and off. So last year, I think is when I started it, and I think I started it around February or somewhere around there. I finally finished it after taking some breaks in between the seasons and all that. But the first 3 seasons, man, had me hooked. I was watching them dang near every day, getting through seasons like in almost a week. And so then after like the 3rd season, I kind of started falling off of it. There was some other stuff that was coming out, some anime that I wanted to watch, and some other things in life that just happened, and I started focusing more on those things and stopped watching Snowfall. But I came back to it and I finished it, and I watched the last 2 seasons. No, I think I watched season 4. Like that was like the on and off period of Snowfall for me, and I don't really remember too much that was happening, but I know that was the season right after Franklin killed Andre, Mel's father. By the way, spoiler alert. If I ain't watched Snowfall, do not watch this video. I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be spoiling this shit left and right. All right. But for the ones that have watched Snowfall, talk to me. What? Let me know what y'all thought about a lot of the things that went on. Did y'all think Franklin deserved what happened to him? But let's get back on track. Look, real quick. So, season 5 and season 6, I watched them episodes back to back. Boy, I was locked in, and I watched both of them actually. Within like 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks actually. So I was watching him, and I was just like, man, this is getting crazy, right? And the one thing that I was so aggravated, the one character that pissed me off the most in the whole series, because there was a lot of people that pissed me off, but there was like, and I mean, it is what it is. It was gonna happen regardless. But the one person that really pissed me off in this whole series was Louis, bro. Louis, bro. Hey, who played Louis? Hold on. Who played Louis on Snowfall? Angela Lewis. Hey, you did your thing. You had me hot. You had me hot, boy. I was ready to start swinging, bro. Cause your character was just doing too much, man. I swear to you. Cause look, since season 1, bro, Louis had always had the same thing said about her. Whether it was Jerome, whether it was somebody else, bro, she could just never have enough, man. Never. And I watched a documentary video last night about Snowfall and about Franklin's character and how he got to where he got and blah blah blah. And they was talking about his greed and his like obsession with money the last two seasons. And dog, y'all want to talk about greed? Let's talk about Louis. If you gonna talk about greed, cause I mean, yeah, Franklin got greedy and got obsessed with money. But the only reason why he got that obsessed was because Teddy took all his money. 73 million. That's a lot of money, if I say. And I mean, it's just like if I spent the last I think it was 7 years that he started in the time frame of Snowfall was happening. It was like 7 years or something like that. If I spend 7 of my years on Earth killing people, lying to people, manipulating people, ducking and dodging bullets every day, working with the CIA that could turn on me at any moment, extorting, like drug trap, bro. The amount of stuff that this dude Franklin did in an attempt to get money and to protect his family and to really create something was crazy. And then for all that to get ripped away from him within one night, it's crazy, man. I could, but I understand every single feeling he was going through, man. I really do. Cause I went through something similar in my life where, man, I was working towards something, and in one day, everything I was working for just up and vanished. So I got it when he was upset. I understood completely, man. I really did. And just being able to see his character, go more and more unhinged with each episode was like, man, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Look, I don't blame Franklin for the things that he did the last two seasons. I really don't. And honestly, I wouldn't have rescued Louis, bro. And that's what makes it even worse. Even though Louis betrayed him, well, I think it was probably like the biggest betrayal, really, because when Louis betrayed him, it started the downfall of his whole, like, everything he had going on was just on a constant downfall right after she did that, bro. Went behind his back 2 times. First was getting involved with getting involved with Kane with the whole the cop that was like on the stuff and getting Kane shot. Then even though before that happened, she already knew that Leon and Franklin handled the issue and everything was cool. And she went ahead anyway and got that man shot and created almost another war that they was about to go into, which I'm pretty sure is what Snowfall season 4 was about. They was like going to war with Scully and Manboy. And all that stuff. And then to go behind his back once again to speak to Teddy and become another supplier for him. Or no, another distributor, whatever you want to call it, right? It's just like, man, I would have had to take Louis out, bro. She was the issue. She really was. And that made me seem crazy. But on some real deal Holyfield, bro, I would have had to do it, bro. Cause look, she been in Jerome's ear, creating this this dysfunctional connection with Franklin and Jerome throughout those whole last 2 seasons. Yet she said, I hear you that you don't want to go to war with your family. But she did every single thing that would lead to that. If she really did not want to make Jerome and Franklin go to war, she would have realized, hey, I should not do this thing behind Franklin back. Nor should I go to Teddy when I know that's going to cause a problem. She said that herself. She knew what she was doing. And then after all that, dang, how did it get so damn dark? All right, well, that's a little bit better. Where the sun? Hold on. All right, well, it's not as light as it was, but I guess it's fine. But anyway, so yeah, I really hated Louis, bro, because she really messed up Franklin a lot and betrayed him in ways that, like, for me, in my opinion, was the whole reason Franklin went down the road he went down. Now, I ain't saying that, Franklin couldn't have just walked away when Teddy took all his money, or could have, like, Franklin's downfall was his fault, right? I'm not saying that it's not. But the fact that Louis did what she did, knowing it was going to cause the rifts that it was going to cause, and did it anyway, regardless of, of her situation with her getting shot and then, feeling like she wanted to step out on her own. I was like, when she told Franklin that if she wanted to step out on her, I was like, okay, cool. Now, Franklin wasn't having it at first, but, eventually he was just like, you know what, whatever, right? But then to go behind his back after that is where it's like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I can't forgive her for that. And she hold a grudge against Franklin for getting Jerome killed. Your actions did that. You got Jerome killed, if you want to blame anybody. Because had you not went behind Franklin's back, had you not persistently drive a wedge between them, drive a wedge between you and Franklin, drive a wedge between the family and the business, mainly the business aspect of things, you never would have ended up in that situation with Kane. He was cool. He had no beef with you. You went behind everybody's back and made yourself a target, got your ass caught up, and was about to get by that one fruity ass dude. Boy, I was like, I can't take him serious. He was talking. Y'all knew what I was talking. You know what I'm talking about. I couldn't take that man serious, bro. I was hoping he either get shot or just got off the screen already, bro. He was doing too much. But I mean, it's just like, dude. And that line I said at the beginning of the video was like my favorite line throughout the whole series, because everything he said, bro, trying to be the bigger man, trying to fix it, showing compassion and mercy, when you could have just been cutthroat and really let these niggas starve and really been just malicious and evil towards your own people. And you would have had every right to, honestly. Cause I'm pretty sure they didn't have everybody in that show to portray Franklin at some point in time, bro. At some point in time. Every single person that was close to Franklin during that whole 6 seasons betrayed him in some way, shape, or form, bro. Some way, shape, or form, they did it. And I'm just like, bro, like, And then y'all get mad at Franklin for doing what he has to do to fix the problem that y'all caused. And y'all still upset with him. I'm just like, man, this dude cannot win, man. He can't win. He always got worried about this and that. Sissy, Louis, Leon, Jerome, somebody always got a damn problem. And who's there to fix it? Franklin. And who's there to take the bullet? Franklin. And who's the one that has to be the the devil and the angel to the or at least the devil to everybody else and an angel to the family, quote unquote, but still get bullshit? Are you kidding me? Are we being serious right now? We watching the same show? I hate that when go out of their way for other people. And both this fiction and even in like real life, man. I hate it when people have to go through stuff because of other people and they have to do what they gotta do. And then other people, them same people that put them in that situation or, gave them the, an only option of doing this bad thing or terrible thing. And then then the person that put them in the situation talking about some, well, you shouldn't have did that. You should have did this, blah, blah, blah. Just smack you. It was a great series overall. I really enjoyed it. I hate the way that they... No, I don't hate the way that they did that. I hate that Franklin ended up being... Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Nothing really crazy. Just a little short video. I'll talk to y'all later. Hope y'all... If y'all haven't watched Snowfall, watch Snowfall, bro. It's a really good show. Well, if you ain't watched it, you watching this. I'm gonna spoil the whole story for you, dang near. At least the last two episodes or the last two seasons. But if you don't care about that, go ahead, bro. It's a good ass show, man. Hey, I like Gustavo too. As he had a really good character story arc. I like his story, his side of the story of things too, man. I really did. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for watching, and see you later.